Look at this view. Look at this view. Oh my god, that's just awesome. It's just awesome. I don't know what to say, right? I don't know what to say. God damn. Okay, so as you can see, we are struggling with traffic in Antalya. Yes, we are going there to Alanya. We have still around 8 kilometers to go through the city, and later on we are going to have a coast road, yeah, to Alanya, and then we have to pass Alanya, you know, go to Mersin, almost to Mersin. Still plenty of kilometers. Come on, go. Memories are coming back, you know, from my holidays in Alanya, and then we went to, you know, close to Isparta, Burdur, yes, to see Sagalassos, ancient city. And what was then? Then was Afyon Karahisar, yes, and stone cities, Phrygia, yeah. Like, I still haven't seen everything there, you know, of this city, like, because it's massive, you know, it is just massive. And I had this problem with suspension, you know, and like, I have to come to Turkey. Like, I have a plan, you know, I have a dream to basically travel, god damn this traffic, to basically travel in Turkey, you know, with my motorcycle for around 5 or 6 months, yeah. To have a tent, obviously in spring and summer, yeah. To have a tent, you know, and motorcycle, and just to, you know, ride around, you know, from city to city, to see stuff, you know, and to record things, you know, and to make movies. Like, I'm curious, you know, how it would, you know, how it would be, if people would watch it or not. I don't know, because I have a whole map of Turkey, you know, done. It is around 1200 places, you know, different places and cities. It's going to be more, you know, because sometimes I was marking a whole city as a one place to visit, yeah, but in city you have many places, you know, to visit, like, you know, ancient ruins, you know, like some markets, you know, and so on. So I'm curious how it would be, because I would like to do something like that. I would really like to do something like that. And we have a traffic. Okay. We are still in this traffic, unfortunately. Look, we have some homes, as in Antalya. I mean homes, apartments. And we have 177 kilometers to our petrol station. Yes. Google Maps is showing me that it's going to be 2 hours 40 minutes, you know, of driving this 177 kilometers, which is hard to believe, right? Hard to believe, but okay. Like, I'm not saying that that's impossible, you know, but come on, almost 3 hours. Like, with truck it would be like 3 hours. I don't know, but what I know is that we have to change lane or not. What do you think? Because those guys are coming here. This white Mercedes might change lane. Yes, he is doing this. And this red Fiat might do the same or not. No, he's not doing this. Okay. Like, you need to watch out, yeah, like we are watching out. But people are a bit afraid, yeah, because like, then that's a big truck, yeah. Like, I don't want to like touch it, you know, because it's going to smash my car completely. "17 degrees outside. And you know, motorcyclists, you know, they are like swirling around cars, you know, from lane to lane. God damn. Oh, do you see this black Mercedes in front of us from Coral Travel Company. I was working for this company as a tourist guide. 2 years. Bodrum, Didim, Kuşadası. Yeah. Good time, you know, good time. It was not the best job I ever had, but one of best jobs. I still know people who are working in tourism industry, you know, that they were basically starting, you know, this occupation with me, and we have to overtake him because it's dangerous. Okay. And they are still working, you know, in tourism. Like, I know a guy, he's my friend, like he was working in Thailand, I think Maldives, and like now he is in Spain. Yeah, he was in Tunisia, I guess, or Egypt. Like, he was in plenty of places, you know, working as a guide. I mean, not like technically as a guide for tourists, you know, but as a, you know, like representative for a tourist company, you know, in specific country. It's a difference, you know, because you can be a tour guide, you know, and you are basically handling tours, you know, in country. When tourists are buying, for example, a tour to ancient city, you know, you are taking them and you are showing them this city, yeah. But as a typical representative of this company, you are just handling those tourists, for example, checking in and out from hotel, you know, transferring them from airport to hotel, like solving problems if they have any problems in hotel, you know, like stuff like that. It's basically like, it's working with people, you know. You need to get along well with people, or you need to have some military army approach, you know, for people. If I can say so. So they are going to listen to you, you know, and do what you say to do. So everything will go smooth, you know, with no problems. Nice. 4 kilometers more of this city. Fortunately, without any traffic jam, you know, for now. But I shit you not, right now it is much better than in summer, for example, because in summer plenty of tourists are here, you know, like local tourists, you know, and those that are coming by plane, and amount of cars is beyond science, you know, amount of trucks is beyond science, amount of traffic is beyond science in summer, and it's basically 45 degrees in sun, you know, or even up to 50, and you are, you know, waiting in this traffic, and you are praying that your car will not blow up, you know, this coolant and so on. Yeah. Damn. So right now 17 degrees here, it's like, oh, we are chilling, you know, we are chilling. Because, believe my words, you are not chilling when it's 40, you know, outside, or 45. You are not chilling. Like for me, when it's 35 is like maximum, okay? Like 35, okay, I can live with that, you know, 35 outside, I can live with it, you know. It would be perfect if it would be like 28, 30, yeah, it's perfect for me. But, you know, 35, I can live with that. But 40, 45, you know, like, oh, like I can handle it, you know, but not every single day. Like sometimes I just need to stay inside because I'm not made for it, you know. Are we going to have a traffic again? I guess so, like according to the Google Maps. Let's see, far away. Yes, we have some kind of traffic jam. Ah, okay. 2 kilometers left, you know, to leave this city, and we have traffic to leave. Okay. We have 1 hour 36 minutes of driving time. which is okay. It's okay. Easily we can find a place to park with that amount of time. It's going to be probably petrol station or petrol station with some restaurant, you know, if I can find something like that, because I wish to eat something nice. Yeah, we are in Turkey, so we are avoiding cooking. Yeah, we are trying to eat locally, some nice dishes, some nice meals, because it's cheap, it's good, you know, it's healthy, and we are trying to stay alive sometimes. Look at this. We are almost leaving the city. Almost. Let's overtake those guys. Yes. Nice view far away, mountains. It can be a bit loud because my window is open. Because it's almost 20 degrees, you know, so god damn, I'm just living my life right now. There's a airplane far away. Nice. Look at this view. Oh my god. Oh. Perfect. Just perfect. And we are still driving, you know, we still have 160 kilometers. Into the unknown, right? For adventures. God damn. I hope that maybe next time we are going to get some load like directly from Mersin. Yeah, it's going to be even further away. But I shit you not, I'm going to find a job that is driving even further away, you know, like even further away. Iran, maybe Kazakhstan, yeah, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia. I wish to Mongolia, yeah. Like, if you know any kind of company that is looking for drivers to drive there, like, just let me know. You know, I'm open for you know, for suggestions. You know, where to work, because I have to drive as far as possible. Like, I have to. Okay, I have to. There is no other life for me. Yeah. Some people are born to work in office, some people are born to be plumbers, you know, some people are born to be doctors, and so on and so on. And I was born to drive as far as possible, you know. That's how it is, you know, that's how it is. What I can say. I have to overtake this guy because he's just annoying, okay? He's sometimes slowing down to like god-forsaken speed. And we are going to have very shit fuel economy if we are going to, you know, slow down and speed up constantly. Yeah, we have to keep a normal, decent speed. Okay, like we have like 22 kilometers of this road to the next crossing section. Yeah, look at the map. We are slowly getting closer, basically just to the sea. Yeah, just to the sea. At one point we are going to have sea on our right side, you know, visible, just like that. So yeah, maybe it will be possible to stop somewhere, yeah, and to go touch the water, you know. I want to touch the water. That's the plan. Obviously we have to change the lane because this lane is ending, you know. There are guys behind us. Like, I don't care, they have to let me go because this lane is gone. Look at this view. Oh my god. Oh, just perfect, you know, perfect. We have left Antalya, we have left Aksu, which is part of Antalya. Nice. Wow, just wow. We are passing another city, Scenic, I guess. And yeah, we have 136 kilometers left. And after this city I will slowly look for some place to park for a break, because 59 minutes left of driving time. Nice, right? Views are really nice in this city. I like those palms, you know, in the middle. So nice. Maybe it's going to be possible to get to sea, you know, and to park somewhere with a sea view, right? Sea view. Maybe. We need to be careful here, because at any given moment any of those cars might decide to join this lane, yeah, and we are going to have emergency braking. Stop. The Mercedes driver. Look at this truck. Isn't it too high? I don't know. Probably too high for European standards, but not here. Another traffic lights. Okay. But it's green. I can see that it's green. It's a whole crossing section, intersection. Okay. But you know, we don't care. We are going forward all the time. This truck is from Georgia. Nice. Yeah, I wish to go to Georgia. Obviously. Look at this view, those mountains far away. I can see that far away mountains have snow on top. Yeah. God damn. So nice. Oh my god. That's a great view. Wow. And there, look there, far away. Yeah, those mountains with snow on top. Holy. Like, I wish to go there, you know, like... Probably you can... There are some villages, you know, or something, like... Take motorcycle and go there, you know, to check out how people are living there, you know, like even to talk with those people, you know, to ask them, you know, like how they feel living there, you know, like, do you like it? Is it cold? I just had a break, 45 minutes, yes, at this petrol station, and we are going. We have 122 kilometers left. I just want to join. I have to wait because look, there is no other lane, yeah, to join. So maybe after this truck. Yeah, yes, after this truck. Okay, nice. Oh. On the road again, right? Again. 25 degrees in the sun, right? But whenever you are outside, it feels like 20. Let's go. Look at this outlet. Oh my god. Holy. Damn. Nice. And the rest of the city is here. Really nice. Mountains far away, guy without helmet. Classic, just classic. Media Markt. Nice. As you can see, a lot of things is basically under construction, yeah? Homes, buildings, companies. Look at those mountains far away. Holy shit. Oh. I'm looking at this view and I cannot believe that we are here, yo, with truck. And we can be even further away. We can, yeah. It's just amazing. Oh, look at this mosque. Oh my god, oh my god. And trucks can park in front of this mosque. Have you seen trailers there? Nice. But this view is just, oh. This view is just priceless, yeah. And they are paying me to be here, you know, it's like, god damn. Yeah. Buses. Look, another mosque, but a small one. Nice. A lot of trees, nice green trees. It feels like summer here, you know, like 20 degrees. Like it's January. In real summer here is probably 40, yeah. So let's appreciate that we have 20, yeah. Look at this. Water is here. Water is here, yes. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Ah. Now I can go back, you know, I have seen the water. Now we can go back. It's so nice. Nice beach, you know, with sand and a lot of trash, but anyway, it's empty, right? Like, what else you want? Yeah, we have some road works, but there is a plus to this because traffic lights are not working, yeah? So we can just go. It's good, it's good. That's a big building on the left, you know. I guess it is a hotel or something like that. It's damn big. Yeah. Like, look, mountains right there with snow, water behind those bushes, right? What else do you want? Like, what else do you want? Oh, it's here. Water, mountains, water. Damn. Yes. Crystal Admiral. Okay, okay. Amazing, you know. Just amazing. Like, it's so close. So close. And so far away at the same time, because we cannot stop and go. I mean, not yet, maybe later on. Not with truck, right? Not yet with truck. Look, people are stopping here, they are sitting, chilling with sea view. Man and the woman. Nice, nice. It's just great view, you know, it's just... And it's empty, like everywhere it's empty, yeah? I bet that during summer, like, people are everywhere, yeah, everywhere. Oh my god. We are getting closer to Alanya, right? I mean, not so closer, like we still have some kilometers, but you know, we are getting closer, right? Like, ah, shit, that's so beautiful. 67 kilometers left. Look at this hotel. Holy. And look at this view, oh my god. Yeah, we are using middle lane because the right lane is for people who are driving slow and for buses, yeah. The middle is for us. And the left one is for overtaking, right? 20 degrees, like, it's beautiful here, you know, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And we still have 66 kilometers, you know. Like, we still have to pass Alanya, you know. The only downside is that traffic lights are just constantly, you know, like, oh my god, look at this, look at this. Holy. Nice, nice. It's just amazing. Just like, oh. There far away is Cyprus, yeah, and Middle East already. Oh my god, that view. I'm just, you know, like, oh. It's just crazy. Now I can see more and more people, you know, around that are enjoying this weather and this view. Maybe even tourists, you know, like, why not? If you can come here and have 20 degrees, yeah, during winter, like, obviously. Okay, Mersin, 360, but we have only 60 kilometers left, yeah. So we are going to be 300 kilometers from Mersin. Oh, yeah, that's Alanya. That's already Alanya, behind those bushes, far away there, yeah. We are going to pass Alanya from the left, I guess. Wow. Just wow, yeah, just wow. Look at this, oh my god, those homes up there. It's just amazing. You know, this guy is driving a bit too slow, yeah, for us. Yes, Alanya. Welcome to Alanya, right? Welcome to Alanya. Welcome. Oh my god. I feel welcomed. Yeah, I feel welcomed. Oh yeah. It's just amazing. What is the speed limit for us? 50. For us it's 50. Okay. Oh, this view, oh my god. I could live here, you know, yeah. That's nice. and red light in front of us. Okay, so we are braking. Okay, so this is our first experience with traffic in Alanya. Obviously cars are parked as always, you know, on the far right lane. That's normal. Okay, we are going to take the tunnel. And we will actually speed up because like people are speeding, yeah. Even with trucks. Look at this. Oh my god. What are you going to do with this VW? What are you going to do? Just go. Yeah, that's something you need to get used to in Turkey, you know. Sometimes people are like, you know, like, what are you doing? Middle lane, yeah? Middle lane. It's crazy, right? I'm not changing lane, you know, for left or right. I don't give a fuck. We are driving forward always, yeah, so I keep on the middle. Okay, so we are back, yeah, Antalya traffic. 5 kilometers left of the city. I'm not enjoying myself, yeah, because people are driving like crazy. But you know, with truck it is very safe, yeah, because no one wants to touch you, you know, no one wants to mess around with you. I can imagine that with motorcycle it would be just savage, yeah, because you are the smallest participant of the road, yeah. But with truck it's like, we don't give a fuck, yeah. We are going, yeah. If we want to go, then we're gonna push it and we will go, you know. Lady on a bicycle, very beautiful lady. There's a taxi. Yeah, that was tight, but there is nothing what I could do about it. Because of this truck, you know, I cannot see a lot what is happening in front, yeah. It's really not good, but at the same time there is nothing what I can do about it. I'm not going to overtake him. And we are back after those traffic lights. Yes, and we have another traffic lights, but we have green. Come on, just drive. Okay, we have green. This constant stopping and moving, you know, fuel economy will be bad, even though we are empty. Come on. Around 4 kilometers left. And totally we have 48 left to our destination. You know, I will take 24 hours break. I will try to take 24 hours break next to this company, because I can see that they have some restaurant there and some shop. So if I will have some place to park, right? Yes, we are back again after another traffic lights. This bus, yeah, we have some place to pass him. Some place, yeah, not much. But you know, it is it is how it is, yeah, this traffic. It is how it is. It's almost 1 p.m. So, yeah, I was expecting. Look, trucks on the right, parked, and trailer, frigo trailer. Wow. Ah, it's for sale. You know, look, you can buy. Nice. Imagine driving here during summer. Yeah, 45 degrees, plenty of traffic, tourists everywhere. God damn. No. If I will have my Turkish adventure, I will have to plan it in such a way that I will be here at the end of the summer, yeah? So it's going to be like the middle part of Turkey and the part next to Black Sea in spring and summer, yeah? And in autumn it's going to be the coast. I was waiting almost 2 minutes, you know, like 120 seconds for a green light. It's devastating. Anyway, look, Migros, nice. Triple M Migros, yeah, big one. You know, you can get a honey in Migros, you know, a kestane honey. I will write you down in English right now what I mean, because I don't know how to say it in English. But it's good. It's expensive, but it's good. Okay, that's going to be probably last crossing section. Oh my god, red again. That's a red light. I cannot believe it. Kırmızı. Her zaman kırmızı. Ah. Why? Look at this view after this crossing section. Wow. Just beach, you know. Amazing, just amazing. And yes, look, we are slowly leaving Antalya. We have constantly this great road that is going just next to the sea. Just beautiful, you know, like imagine living here and, you know, to have this weather in winter, you know, to have savage 40 degrees in summer. But, you know, like you have air conditioning everywhere, so I guess it is not a big deal, yeah, unless you want to be outside. Oh look, that's for sale, this apartment. Sea view, you know. Let's see what is after this corner. Yes, that's more water, that's more water. There's a ship far away, wow. Or it's island? I don't know. Questionable, you know, debatable. That's a big traffic. Oh look. What is this? Bananas? No, nah, like bananas? Nah. Like, okay, I have never seen bananas in real life, you know, like when they are growing, yeah, like don't mind me, yeah, if I will miscall something. Yeah, we are overtaking this tank trailer because he's going to drive very slowly. Nice. "30 kilometers left. We are getting closer finally. Yeah, those people, they have such a great view, right? Like, they are living the dream, right? Look, they're far away. Yeah, that's a ship. That is a ship. That's a very big ship. Yeah. There's a person. Just amazing, you know, just amazing view. Oh, fuck. Oh, look, underground passage. Yeah, to the other side. Nice. It should be like that, yeah? It should be like that. Underground or over the road, yeah? And no problems with traffic. Lady is waiting, yes. Yeah, right now, as you can see, we have plenty of plantations, yeah? Fruit and veggies plantations. And it's going to be like that, even more, later on. Oh, look. That's a perfect place to park with a truck. Like, there is no better place. Like, I shit you not, there is no better place, okay? There is, like, forget about it, okay? There is no better place to park a truck. To wake up at the morning and to see this view, okay? Like, us, no questions asked. No questions asked. I don't know what to say, you know, like this view. And we have mountains on the other side, like everything what you want. Look at this view, look at this view, oh my god. We are going down, yeah, to sea level again. Because I was climbing a bit. Just amazing view. Let's appreciate it, right? And plenty of plantations. Yeah, as I told you, fruits and veggies. It's going to be more and more of them. Gazipasha city. Or Gazipasha? Gazipasha, something like that. Okay, so we have around 1.5 kilometers of traffic like that to a roundabout crossing section. And we have just 12 kilometers left to our destination. Look at this truck, look at this load in the middle. It is not secured at all. It is just hold there, like it's holding there, I don't know, with hope. Okay, look at this. I'm going to park here, yeah. That's the company here. This guy needs to just, you know, move his truck and we are parking here. Look at this. I'm having couscous, yes, chicken meat. That's how it looks outside. Yeah. I will cook, I will eat, and then I will go to shop because it's very close. I'll buy something to drink, and yeah, at evening I will go to restaurant because it's close, and I will see what they have, maybe they have tavuk shish.